Hi folks, I'm Alka Chaturvedi, back with you people with a new story today. The name of this story is His First Flight. This story is in the prose for class 10th English literature. This story is about a seagull and it is one part of the two stories about flying. This story teaches us that the success comes in cans and not in cards. Take for example, if I just keep thinking, I can't do it, I'm sure I'll never be able to do it. But if I have that confidence in myself, but if I think that I will be able to do it, if I'm ready to take the risk, I'll surely be able to do it. Take for example, the making of the videos on the YouTube. Initially, I used to think that no, I'll never be able to do it. I don't know how many, I am not so techno-friendly. I don't know what to do. But when there is a will, there is a way. I did find out the means, and here I am in front of you. So, success comes in cans and not in the guns. Let's see. This story is about a seagull. What is a seagull? A seagull is a medium to large sized bird that is found near the seas. The normal size of a seagull is from 12 to 30 inches. It may be grey or white with a black marking on the head and the wings. It has got a longish beak, webbed feet, and it is carnivorous. Carnivorous means it eats the crabs and the fishes. The normal lifespan of a seagull is 49 years. And remember, like the human beings, the seagull also lives in families. It is a very important event in the life of a seagull when the seagull takes the first flight, which is the most vital for its survival. Just like the birth of a child is important in the family, in the same way, the flight of the seagull is important. Now, I wish to compare the life of the human beings and the life of the seagulls. In the life of a human beings, we have failures and success. In the same way, a seagull's life is also full of failures and success. Now, why do we fail? Have you ever thought that? We fail because we lack that confidence. We fail because we are afraid of doing certain things. We fail because we are not willing to take the risk. Take for example, have you ever tried to make tea? Initially, you were afraid of the gas stoves. Then you were afraid I do not know how to make tea. There are thousands of people in this world that do not know how to make the tea. Arey Baba, just go ahead. You may spoil it once or twice, but then the third time you'll do it. If at first you don't succeed, try again. In the same way, people who are successful, they are self-motivated. They need a bit of encouragement. They need that determination and perseverance. Imagine when you were a small child, Mama must have told you some incidents. You wanted to pick up a thing that was kept on the height. What did you do? You bought that stool, you bought that chair, climbed the table and tried to get the things. Yes? Or the moment when you took your first step to walk ahead, you may have fallen 10 times, but the 11th time you stood up. It is rightly said, fall down 7, stand up 8. Now this story is about the seagull. The family of the seagull lived on a sledge. And this little seagull was afraid of flying. Once what happened? that all the seagulls and the family members and the neighbors, they started flying from the seagull, and this little seagull was left all alone on the sea sledge. The little seagull thought that my wings are not going to support me. I will not be able to fly. It could not gather the courage to fly. Just take, for example, there are 40 students in a class. Some students may be very bright. They'll look at the board and they'll understand the concepts and the things. They read the book once and they know the stories. Others have to work harder. Maybe two readings or three readings and they know the story. There are others, they have to read and learn 10 times to know it. So that depends. And this seagull was of the third category. It could not get it. These children, they don't trust themselves. They think that I will not be able to do it. It is a tedious task, and tedious tasks are not for me. Believe me, children, if you trust yourselves, you will be able to. And so did this little girl, little seagull. Seagull would thought that my wings will not support me. I'll fall down, I'll die. And in spite of all the other siblings flying from one place to the other, they even had much shorter wings. But this seagull would not fly. All the other seagulls were flying off, and off. And the other seagulls were trying to hurt. They wanted the seagull to fly by hook or by crook. They started scolding him, mocking him, taunting him. They even called him a coward. And what least could have they done? What more could they have done is they even threatened him that you are going to starve and die. This little seagull, the poor seagull, remained hungry for 24 hours. It was begging the mom to give me some food, but mom would not. Here, mom was adamant that I am going to teach my child to fly. Many a times it happens in our families. Our parents do not support us for certain things. They want to teach us. Even at times in the schools, the teachers, they motivate you, they pamper you. They may even be harsh and they would scold you or at times punish you to get the work done from you. Am I right? I do that. I apply that because it is said we have to get the work done because it is good for the student. The student is going to score the marks, and that is what the language is. The student needs to learn. This is the learning phase of the students. So this little girl, the little seagull, was begging the mother to bring him some food. The mother was compelling the little gull to fly, seagull to fly. And what more could have the mother done? The mother picked up a fish from the sea. Here the seagull was sitting, brought the fish in the mouth, and the seagull, it thought that it's going to just eat and come back to the ledge. The moment the little seagull tried to snatch the fish, the mother seagull flew back, and the little seagull was into the sea. And the moment the seagull was into the sea, instantly he spread its wings and flapped the wings. He soared upwards. And you know what? All the fear was gone. It is said that face the fear and the fear will disappear. It was a joyous moment for the family. He forgot that he was ever afraid of flying. The lessons This lesson has actually taught us. Many a time we as human beings are afraid of certain things. The moment we start gathering that courage, We it is said that when there is a will, there is a way. And the moment we start gathering courage and taking the risks, we will definitely be successful in our lives. One should trust one's abilities because you need to remember that the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself. And it was time for the celebrations. Ga ga ga, go go go. Everybody was celebrating the flight of the little seagull. Now, this little seagull was flying straight over, down, and up, and it was a happy ending. Remember, students, good things come to those who wait. No, good things come to those who work hard and never give up. So, dear students, never give up. You all have that capabilities. The willingness to work lies within you. The success is there within you. You just have to wake up. It is said, sleep to dream, wake up to fulfill your dreams. Dear students, it is high time that we wake up and fulfill our dreams and be achievers in the class 10th boards. So, success and good luck to you. Hope you all succeed in your boards.